because this are beat off for like the 30th time today. So congratulations, YouTube. You get another video. Today, y'all are getting opinions no one asked for. And by that, I mean I'm telling you guys about my favorite fucking albums. But before we get into that, I wanted to tell you guys about some of the plans that I have for this channel. While I'm mainly going to be doing like music videos and, well, you know, not music videos, but like videos about music. I also want to get into like doing gaming content. I play games with my friends all the time. Like if you know me, you know I like to play games. So just look out for more content pertaining other stuff than music. I might be open to doing skits in the future too. But you know, I'm just getting this channel off the ground, pumping out videos every once in a while. So really we'll just see where it goes. It's not going to be anything like spectacular because I don't have any money to do anything spectacular right now. But for now, let's just get into the video and look out for more content on other topics in the future. Also, side note, I am not ranking these albums because I feel like ranking these albums would be doing each artist just some kind of huge disservice. Each one of these albums are great in their own right, so don't feel like, oh, this album is better than this album, or why'd you put this album before that album? All these albums are great. So, long story short, this list is in no particular order. But it is. The first album on this list is Future's 2015 self-titled album, Future. But when it came to this album, I actually never got around to listening to it until 2018 when Future's Beast Mode 2 had dropped. Many of the things that I like about this album have to do with just Future's delivery on a lot of these songs. I feel like on this project alone, I feel like Future's cadences are tighter. I feel like his melodies are smoother. But I say a drawback to this album would be that Future isn't really doing anything that he hasn't done on past albums. You get to see different personalities of him in his music on this project, but again, it's all been done in projects he's done before. You get the thug, you get the romantic, you get the hedonist, you get the superstar, which, I mean, makes it a great album, and I think it's fair to say that without Future, rap today wouldn't be the same. So, as for the top 3 songs off of this album, I'm gonna have to give it to Feds to the Sweep, I'm So Groovy, and Draco. Next up is Playboi Carti's Die Lit, and although Playboi Carti is a relatively new rapper on the scene and doesn't have a very long discography of music, it's clear Carti can make hits without even dropping. That's a fact. Have you seen the leaks? But Carti's also the embodiment of the idea that you don't need bars to be a great rapper. I mean, on this project alone, the beats are so disorienting and the ad-libs he throws at you are just so sticky that even when you're done with the album, you're gonna come back to it. It still holds up today. Like, it's a great album, and I feel like people will listen to it years from now. One thing I didn't really like about the album is that on this project, Carti really does wear his influences on his sleeve. His cadence and some of his melodies are kind of reminiscent of Young Thug and Future, but he does shake it up enough to the point where he can call it his own, and you know, that's fine, it is what it is. Top 3 songs off the album: Love Hurts, Mileage, and Lean For Real. Food is probably not just one of my favorite rap albums of all time, but it's probably just one of my favorite albums of all time. I really think that Doom on this project has a lot of themes. He has a lot of jokes, and his cadences, his flows, they're on another level, man. Top 3 songs off the project: Potholders, Hoe Cakes, Con Queso. I checked those 3 songs out. Yeah, fuck, dude. This next project from Earl Sweatshirt is called Some Rap Songs, and while I think this is a great project, I do have some mixed feelings about it. I am honestly worried about Earl's mental health after this project. From the time he dropped Doris to now, it seems like his mental health has been on a steady decline, and it's so clear from the depressing subject matter of his songs. But on the bright side, the things I like about this album, Earl does so well on this album. Let me tell you, the beats are abstract, the subject matter, it's depressing, but it's vivid. I can't even begin to tell you guys how much you guys are missing out if you haven't listened to this album. Top 3 songs on this album: On the Way, Nowhere to Go, Shattered Dreams. Check out this album. It's great. Please listen to it. Now, did you really think I would sit here and make a greatest album video and not include Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly? I mean, if you did, you're fucking stupid. Fucking go back to kindergarten. I don't know. But some of the highlights of this album, I mean, actually, what isn't a highlight on this album? The production is amazing. I think this is one of the most enjoyable songs to listen to production wise. The lyrics, the cadences, his flows, otherworldly, man. I think that Kendrick with this project really has embodied the black experience in America. White people, don't let that go to your head. I think that as a whole, this album, it speaks for a decade. I think I saw on the Billboard Hot 100 or something that this album was like titled album of the decade, and I mean, rightfully so, man. Kendrick Lamar knocked it out of the park with this one. Top songs on this project: Mama, For Sale, Complexion. I think those are the best songs on the album. Last but certainly not least is Madlib's and MF Doom's Madvillain. And on this project, it's great. I really enjoyed the dynamic between Madlib and MF Doom. I thought that the album was soulful, the production was great. Both rappers are kind of in their own lane. MF Doom is a little bit more, I don't want to use the word weird, but I want to say that he's a little bit more out there than Madlib is when it comes to the lyrics on this project. I think that, well, Madlib has his own moments on the project. I think that MF Doom kind of shines over him in a way. But again, both rappers are in their own lanes. They're both phenomenal on their own. What I didn't really like about this album is it kind of seemed like a mixtape rather than an album. There wasn't really one cohesive theme behind the music like MF Doom usually does with his projects, unless the project is a mixtape. But I guess top 3 songs: Accordion, Fancy Clown. Also, I highly doubt I'm really putting anyone onto music in this video, other than maybe MF Doom. But if there was music that I mentioned here that you hadn't heard of, definitely let me know, because I definitely like to know that I've put someone onto something that they like and that people are getting music that they enjoy, because music is a big part of my life. I practically listen to music most of the day, if not all of the day. So leave a comment in the comment section below if I put you onto any music that you thought was cool. If I didn't, say, well, listen to some better music because I know everything that you're talking about right now. Um, like, comment, subscribe.